Aquarius. If this video found you today, then listen closely, because November 17th is not a normal day. For weeks, something has been shifting in your energy. Someone has been thinking about you non-stop, and destiny is pulling two souls back into alignment. Whether this is a past love, a deep connection, or someone who carries spiritual importance in your journey, November 17th activates a soul contract that cannot be avoided. This message is not random. This moment is not accidental. And what you're about to hear may explain everything you've been feeling lately. Stay with me until the end, because the signs unfolding today are powerful, and they are meant for you. 1. The soul contract awakens. Why November 17th changes everything, Aquarius. Something powerful is unfolding around you. Something ancient, something destined, something written into your soul long before this lifetime. You are stepping into a cosmic moment that has been building for months, perhaps even lifetimes. And November 17th is the ignition point. This isn't just another date on the calendar. This is an activation. A spiritual alignment takes shape, one that awakens an unfinished soul contract. This isn't about ordinary connections, short-term emotions, or surface-level attraction. This is about someone whose energy has been woven into the architecture of your destiny, someone tied to your evolution, your healing, your expansion, and your spiritual purpose. Around mid-November, the universe sends a surge of cosmic frequency through your chart, especially activating your 11th house of destiny, karmic reconnection, and soul alignment, along with your 7th house of meaningful partnerships, divine union, and spiritual mirrors. These two houses vibrate at the same time, and when they do, you feel a pull that your mind cannot explain, but your soul instantly recognizes. This is why you've been experiencing things that feel random, but they are anything but random. Memories rising out of nowhere, like they're being pulled from a deeper layer of your subconscious dreams, involving someone from your past, vivid enough to feel real. Sudden emotional waves, as if your heart is reacting to something that hasn't happened yet. An intuition whispering, they're coming back. A magnetic pull toward a person you tried to forget, even if you thought you moved on. A feeling that something unresolved must finally close or open again. This is not nostalgia. This is not imagination. This is not overthinking. This is energetic activation. Spiritual contracts operate differently from human logic. A soul contract doesn't care about distance, time, pride, silence, or circumstances. When it's time to awaken, it awakens. And when two souls are destined to re-enter each other's lives, the universe rearranges timelines to make it happen. On November 17th, your doorway opens, Aquarius. There is someone, and your soul already knows whose energy has been intertwined with yours. Someone you shared a connection with that didn't fade even when the physical connection did. Someone whose presence left an imprint so deep that no matter how far they go, something in your energy still responds to them. They have not left your field because the contract is not complete. Perhaps it was a past partner whose story with you ended abruptly. Perhaps a soulmate whose timing was never right. Perhaps a karmic bond that required separation to heal old wounds. Perhaps a friend turned lover whose emotions ran deeper than either of you admitted. Perhaps someone you pushed away, or someone who pushed you away. Whatever the relationship was, it wasn't random, it was spiritual. And now, their energy is being guided back toward you. On November 17th, your timelines intersect again, not by accident, not by coincidence, but by design. When a soul contract activates, both souls begin to experience parallel emotions, sensations, and realizations. They think of you, and you feel it. You think of them, and they feel it. You sense their emotions as if they're your own. They dream of you the same night you dream of them. Signs connected to them appear in your daily life. Initials, names, numbers, music, symbols. Your intuition spikes without warning. You feel a spiritual pull that bypasses logic entirely. This is the energetic chord reawakening. November 17th intensifies this connection because the universe is amplifying the signal, making the bond impossible to ignore. But here is the most important truth. The universe is not bringing this person back to repeat old cycles. It is bringing them back to elevate the story, to push both of you into a new level of clarity, healing, closure, awakening, or reunion. Clarity, healing, closure, awakening, or reunion. This return is purposeful. You are entering a chapter requiring completion, either of an old emotional wound, an unfinished lesson, or a love story that was interrupted, not ended. Aquarius, the connection you share with this person is not accidental. It is karmic. It is sacred. It is destined. The story between you is not finished, and deep down, your soul already knows this. On November 17th, destiny begins to turn its wheel. The contract awakens, the energy returns, and everything hidden becomes illuminated. This is the beginning of a powerful shift, one that changes the direction of your heart, your intuition, and your future. 2. The 5 divine signs. Someone is being pulled back to you. When destiny begins pulling a certain person back into your energy field, the universe doesn't stay silent. It sends signals, loud, consistent, undeniable, and often overwhelming. And around November 17th, Aquarius, these signs intensify in a way that you cannot ignore. The reason? A soul contract has awakened. Your energy is reconnecting, and your timelines are beginning to intertwine again. Below are the 5 divine signs that reveal someone is being drawn back to you, not by your mind, not by desire, but by destiny itself. Sign number 1, you feel their energy out of nowhere. There will be moments where you suddenly feel emotions that don't belong to you. Out of nowhere, without a trigger, without a reason, you may sense their emotions, their memories, their sadness, their longing, their regret, their love. It hits you like a wave, a soft, subtle pull, or a deep, heavy ache. You might find yourself pausing mid-task, wondering why you suddenly feel connected to them. This isn't your imagination. This is the moment when both your energy fields begin to reconnect. A cosmic bridge forms, invisible to the human eye, but unmistakable to the soul. It allows thoughts, emotions, and intuitive signals to pass between you and this person in real time. You may even feel their heartbeat during moments they think of you intensely. This is the first confirmation that the separation between you is thinning, and destiny is pulling them closer. Sign number 2. Synchronicities begin to explode around you. When the universe prepares you for a reconnection, it speaks in signs, repetitive, symbolic, and deeply personal. You may begin to see 1111, 2227, 1777, their birthday, their name everywhere, repeating initials, specific symbols tied to your memory of them, songs that you associate with them, places connected to your shared past, random reminders that feel too specific. At first, you may brush it off, but the signs get louder, more frequent, more specific. You think of them, and a sign appears within seconds. You try to distract yourself, and a symbol pulls you right back. These are not coincidences. These are messages. Synchronicities mean your energies are realigning, preparing for a moment of contact, transformation, or closure. The universe doesn't whisper when something is meant for you. It sends patterns, numbers, symbols, and emotional triggers. The more you notice the signs, the closer the moment of reconnection becomes. Sign number 3, emotional waves hit you without warning. Around November 17th, something unusual may happen. You may wake up feeling heavy, like there's a weight on your chest. Or you may wake up feeling strangely hopeful, or deeply nostalgic, or emotionally sensitive for no clear reason. These emotional waves are not random mood swings. They are a merging of energies. Your soul contract is vibrating again. Your heart is feeling the emotional echoes of the other person, their inner struggles, their clarity, their healing, their longing. You feel it as if it's your own. This emotional intensity is a sign that the energetic wall between you is dissolving. Two souls can feel each other's emotions long before their physical reunion. And during destiny-aligned periods, this connection amplifies in a powerful, almost telepathic way. Sign number 4. Your dreams turn into messages. Dreams are the purest form of spiritual communication because the mind cannot block them and the ego cannot interfere. Around November 17th, your dreams may become vivid, symbolic, or emotionally intense. You may dream about reuniting, apologizing, confessing the truth, healing old wounds, holding each other, conversations that feel strangely real, finishing something that was left incomplete. These dreams feel more like memories than fantasies, because on a soul level, they are real. Your souls are meeting in the astral realm to prepare for the next chapter in the physical world. Pay attention to the details, the emotions, the environment, their expression. Your dreams will reveal what the soul contract wants you to understand. Sign number 5. The universe removes the blockages. This is the most powerful sign of all. When destiny has decided it's time for two souls to reconnect, the universe starts clearing the path. Watch what happens around November 17th. A misunderstanding dissolves, a third-party influence fades, their situation shifts. Something in your heart softens, a synchronicity sends clarity, a coincidence becomes a sign, an opportunity to reconnect appears, a message arrives unexpectedly, a chance encounter becomes possible. Obstacles that once felt permanent suddenly disappear. The timing begins to align, the path becomes smooth. Destiny works quietly but flawlessly. And when a soul contract must be completed, nothing can stop it, Aquarius. These signs only appear when a connection is spiritually protected, divinely guided, and woven into your timeline with purpose. If you've been experiencing them, then destiny is already in motion, and the person meant to return is already feeling the pull toward you. 3. The emotional and spiritual transformation happening inside you, Aquarius. November 17th isn't just about someone returning to your life. It's about you returning to your true self, the version of you that existed before the heartbreaks, before the disappointments, before the emotional walls were built. This moment creates a profound internal shift, one that transforms the way you love, the way you connect, the way you trust, and the way you show up in relationships moving forward. It's not merely a reconnection with another person. It's a rebirth of your spirit. Here's the emotional and spiritual evolution happening inside you. 1. Your heart chakra opens again. Lately, you may feel more emotional than usual, softer, more sensitive, more reflective, more aware of what your heart truly wants. This isn't weakness, this is alignment. Your heart is thawing, old walls are dissolving, Emotional armor is falling away. The universe is gently clearing. Old grief, past emotional blockages, fear of vulnerability, resistance to intimacy, protective patterns created by pain. You may notice small signs of heart expansion, a sudden urge to forgive, a wave of compassion for someone you once resented, a feeling of warmth in your chest, moments of unexpected hope or tenderness. These aren't random emotions. They are energetic upgrades. Your heart is preparing itself for the next chapter. It's opening so you can receive the love, clarity, and connection that are meant for you too. You're letting go of past hurt. Something deep within you is finally ready to release the emotional weight you've been carrying for years, maybe even decades. You may notice a quiet shift where pain no longer has the same hold on you. This clearing allows you to release painful memories, abandonment wounds, betrayal scars, emotional confusion, blocked feelings, grudges that kept your heart closed. The release may happen subtly, a moment of realization that you don't hurt the way you used to, a sudden epiphany that you're no longer attached to what broke you, a deep exhale of emotional relief. This is the spiritual purge needed for a soul contract to return in its healed form. Without this release, the connection could not evolve. But because you're letting go, you are now open to what destiny has been holding for you. 3. Your intuition strengthens, Aquarius. You were born intuitive. But around November 17th, your intuition becomes almost electric. It's sharper, clearer, more knowing. You may begin to sense things before they happen. Feel someone thinking about you. Know when a shift is approaching. Pick up emotions in the room more intensely. Feel guided by inner wisdom rather than logic. You become spiritually alert, like your soul is whispering, "Pay attention. Something important is coming." This heightened intuition isn't random. It's preparation. Your intuition is aligning you with the truth, guiding you toward clarity and helping you navigate the energetic movement happening around you. 4. Your frequency rises. As your heart heals and your intuition sharpens, your vibration begins to climb. This causes noticeable physical and spiritual symptoms: tingling sensations in your hands or chest, sudden waves of warmth, intuitive downloads, déjà vu moments, vivid visions, or daydreams, a sense of inner expansion, a feeling that something big is coming. These are ascension symptoms, signs that your energy is evolving into a higher frequency where soul-level connections can take root. Your spirit is awakening, your aura is strengthening, your emotional field is expanding. This rise in frequency is what pulls a soul contract back into your orbit. Two souls can reunite only when their vibrations align, and Aquarius, yours is rising rapidly. 5. Your soul remembers. This is the deepest transformation of all. A soul contract returning is not just emotional, it is ancient. Your soul remembers why you met in the first place, why you separated, why this moment matters, what lessons remain, what healing must occur, what destiny you share. You may experience intense familiarity, déjà vu, a sense of, "I've lived this before," a sudden emotional knowing, a spiritual pull that makes no logical sense, because you have lived this before, in another time, another story, another life. This connection is karmic, sacred, transformative, rare. Its return isn't about repeating the past, it's about rising beyond it. Aquarius, this transformation happening inside you is preparing you for something powerful. Destiny doesn't pull someone back into your life unless you are ready. And Aquarius, you are ready now. Ready for healing, ready for clarity, ready for closure or reunion, ready for a higher form of love. ready for the next chapter of your soul's evolution. Your heart, mind, body, and spirit are aligning perfectly for what's coming next. What happens next? The destiny shift. Arriving on November 17th. Here's the most important part, Aquarius. The universe, not your fears, not your doubts, not your past memories, not your overthinking, is guiding your next chapter. What's unfolding around November 17th is bigger than emotion, bigger than nostalgia, bigger than human logic. You are stepping into a moment where the timeline shifts, a moment where truth reveals itself, a moment where destiny makes its move. This is when you finally understand why this person is being pulled back toward you, and what role they still have in your life. Below are the 5 pathways this destiny shift can take. Each one is meaningful. Each one is purposeful. Each one is divinely designed. 1. A reunion with purpose. For many Aquarians, November 17th brings a reunion that carries weight, emotional, karmic, and spiritual. This person may return with a confession they were too afraid to voice, an apology that releases past pain, a realization that hits them with clarity, a message they've been holding on to, a desire to rebuild what was lost, a deeper understanding of your worth, a new maturity they didn't have before. They return, not as the person who left, but as someone who has grown, awakened, or healed in ways you never expected. And the same is true for you. You're not the same person either. You are clearer, stronger, more intuitive, more aligned with who you truly are. This reunion isn't meant to repeat old cycles. It's meant to upgrade them. The connection deepens, communication improves, emotions stabilize, understanding expands. This is the kind of reunion that feels divinely timed, because it is a final healing. Not every soul contract returns to stay. Some return to set you free. If this is your path, you will feel closure, peace, relief, understanding, emotional release. Sometimes the most important reunion is the one that allows you to walk forward unburdened. This is when the person returns, not to rekindle the connection, but to heal the wound, to give you the clarity you've waited for, to close the karmic loop that kept your heart stuck. If November 17th brings this type of encounter, you'll know it immediately. Your heart will feel lighter, your chest will loosen, your emotions will settle. This type of return frees your spirit so you can finally move toward the love, destiny, and alignment you deserve. 3. A spiritual partnership. For many Aquarians, the return of this person marks the beginning of something extraordinary. A connection that's more spiritual than romantic, more purposeful than physical. This could manifest as a divine partnership, a soulmate-level bond, a connection that activates your purpose, a relationship that elevates your spiritual journey, a union built on growth, truth, and alignment. This is the new era relationship, the kind society rarely talks about, but the soul instantly recognizes. It is high-frequency supportive telepathic transformational, emotionally safe, spiritually aligned. This is not a relationship based on trauma, fear, or attachment. It's based on growth, awakening, spiritual connection, and shared destiny. It feels like meeting a mirror, one that reflects not your wounds, but your potential for a karmic reset. Sometimes a connection returns, so both souls can rewrite the old script. This isn't reunion. This isn't closure. This is a reset. In this pathway, old cycles break, old fears dissolve, old emotional patterns lose their power, new understandings take root. Karma is cleared, a healthier dynamic emerges. This reset allows the connection to evolve without repeating past pain. It is a spiritual upgrade, one that clears outdated energies and prepares the relationship for a higher purpose. This type of shift restores balance. It brings emotional neutrality. It prepares both souls for what's coming next. 5. A major life shift. Some people return not because of romance, but because they are destined to activate your next chapter. This return may trigger changes in your confidence, your emotional stability, your life direction, your spiritual awakening, your inner clarity, your long-term destiny timeline. Certain connections act as catalysts. They accelerate your evolution. This soul, the one being guided back to you around November 17th, is exactly that. They are an activator, a messenger, a mirror, a turning point. Their return shifts something inside you that changes everything, even if the relationship itself doesn't remain. Aquarius. Destiny is not giving you a repeat of the past. It is giving you an opportunity to rise into the highest version of yourself, the one who loves with clarity, chooses with intuition, and acts with courage. The universe has woven this moment into your path for a reason. When the time comes, your soul will know exactly what to do, and the shift that begins on November 17th will change everything, Aquarius. Take a deep breath. Everything you heard today was meant for you. This message did not appear by accident. Your soul guided you here. Because November 17th marks the moment your destiny shifts, a soul contract awakens, a connection returns, a chapter reopens, a healing begins, a transformation unfolds. You are stepping into a divine timeline, one where love, clarity, and spiritual truth finally align. The person coming back is not a coincidence. They are a catalyst, a mirror, a guide, a part of your journey that your soul refuses to forget. Whatever happens next, reunion, closure, healing, or awakening, trust that it is happening for you, not against you. You are being guided, protected, aligned, and prepared for something greater. If this message touched your spirit today, comment below. I accept my divine soul contract. And remember, Aquarius, your destiny is unfolding, your heart is awakening, your timeline is shifting, and the universe is leading you exactly where you're meant to be. Stay open, stay trusting, stay aligned. Your miracle chapter begins now.